So like there, but they do build it a little bit in this pre-chorus, but like when those vocals come in, I really want to hear it, because if your vocals have some kind of reverb on them, which they generally do, right? You're gonna have some kind of reverb, some kind of delay, some kind of compression on them. If they're like that, but the rest of the mix is dry, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like it was in the same room. It's a great day to play, everybody. Welcome on into the channel. Yeah. Whether it's your first time here or you are joining us, thank you for being here with us today. You are loved, appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. Today, we are here with YARA. First time listening, this is their pre-debut song. Okay. Pre-debut called Para. YARA Para.
YARA Para.
It's got a good feeling to it, you know?
It does. It rings.
It does ring. It rings very, very well. But we're going to see what they're all about. And I hope that you guys enjoy this as well. Please let us work.
Whoa. Okay.
Please let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. We do love reading them. And if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live streams Saturdays, noon Central Time. And you can check out our music on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. Without further ado, let's go! That stuff hits you right in the face.
Yep. Oh. You hear the pitch bend?
Yeah. Dude, what? Okay, we listened to, I don't know, 8, 9 songs today, right? Half of them at least had like the big horn kind of like marching band theme to it. Like, is that it? Is that where we're going? Is that the meta right now we're at?
Yeah.
Is that the meta? What do you kids call it? Do you kids call it the meta still?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there another name for it too?
I don't think so.
Is that like the feng shui? Is it like the in crowd? What do the cool kids call it?
I think it's still just the meta.
It is.
It is the meta.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll trust you.
You trust me on this.
But
one.
like, it's just like, man, like, and don't get me wrong, it adds such a cool feel-good flavor to it. But it's like every single time we start another one, I'm just like, okay, here we go again.
Yeah.
You know, very cool.
Also, the transient on the snare is so nice.
I also like you said, that they chose every single time to do the slowdown.
It makes
it leaves a little bit of space for it to come back in, so it doesn't feel like too muddy, you know?
That's what I was gonna say. I like the chant sound in the background.
Dude, they're pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're pretty hard, man. Cause like, I don't know, the look is they're like in like kind of an industrial place, but like their sound is like real hard.
Yeah. The pitch down vocal layer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, the mix is pretty dry.
It is really dry. And again, this is one of those things, budget. You know, like this wasn't as big of a budget for the video, right? You can tell. And it is pre-debut, so maybe just budget and mixing or whatever it is. Like, not that being a dry mix is a bad thing, but normally when you have all these kind of synths and stuff like that, really? You do?
I like that a lot.
And stuff like this, on certain aspects of it, like especially on the synths and stuff like that, I think sometimes the dryness is too dry, especially when you have a lot of vocal layering.
Okay.
Because then everything sounds separated. You know what I mean?
Kind of, yeah.
But like, so like when they had like that build there, like this is all really cool being dry. I miss it. Well, I'll bring it up the next time.
Okay.
Where the pre-chorus was.
Yeah. Oh, that has some reverb on it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh, okay. Did you hear that?
Okay. Yeah, this whole thing is like, and again, I'm sure they do have really, really good vocals. It's not, but like this is much harder. It's like almost all of it is either rap-esque or kind of like song rap, where like you're just kind of going up and down by like one note. You know what I mean? Like it's very, very just like much more hard hitting than some of the other stuff that we've listened to. But man, it's got some good flow. And again, this is just where, dude, Tagalog just hits, man. It hits for rap. It hits for rap. So like there, but they do build it a little bit in this pre-chorus, but like when those vocals come in, I really want to hear it, because if your vocals have some kind of reverb on them, which they generally do, right? You're going to have some kind of reverb, some kind of delay, some kind of compression on them. If they're like that, but the rest of the mix is dry, it doesn't sound right. It doesn't sound like it was in the same room.
Okay.
Right? That's also the problem. A lot of mistakes that I see like younger producers make is like putting the reverb, a different reverb on different tracks.
Yeah.
Right? So unless it's specific for something, like if you're trying to add like some kind of like way in the back, like ambient layer, like, you know, you'll see different reverbs and then it sounds like it was done in a different room, or different reverbs even sometimes like on your drums or whatever. And it's just like, it's not going to sound like it was mixed together. And that's okay sometimes, but a lot of times it just makes the mix more muddy because there's all kinds of different delay points and focal points that are coming back in. Put a small room on one, mid room on the other, choral room, you know, like all those things happen.
Much.
And so that's where I mean, like, if everything's dry, that's okay. If some of it's only dry though, you have to be more careful, you know? And but like in this pre-chorus, it sounds like they brought that back in. Because like the backing all has that on it now.
Yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
You know, I love me a good. You know, I love it.
Yeah,
Brad.
I know.
I love me a good. So good. Oof.
So wide.
So this is, and again, there's nothing wrong with the decision here, but it's noticeable. Like, and you'll see this a lot of times, people with different vocals, they'll do different things on them. But when you mix them all, when you have something like you just said, oh my God, her vocal was so wide, right? When you have this.
Yeah. And then it goes to the other one.
Right. So even if you don't want to go as wide, just doubling a little bit, maybe compressing a little bit more, it sounds so dry compared to the last one. And again, I think the reason that they're doing it here is to bring it back a little bit, right? To allow it to go. But like for me, I would have made that decision differently. And again, I'm whatever, like who am I, right? But it's like, those are the things though that these are why I want to get in the room. I want to get in the room. I want to talk to people like, hey, because that's how you learn and that's how you grow. And like, it just seems we've picked up so much from listening to all these groups, to listening to K-pop, to listening to like all J-pop and all kinds of different genres, because there's a point where you can use everything, right? Like there is something good for everything. And it's very, very cool. Like at least what they're doing here in the pre-debut for their production.
Yeah.
Okay.
That bass sounds weird.
It's Roman. It's just it's got like a really, really slow, you know, like curve to it. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
That was really cool, though, with the snap. And then this part was really cool. Where they first came in like that.
Yeah. That's like Y2K electronic music. Oh.
Okay.
Okay. I'm here for it.
Okay.
That's kind of cool.
Okay.
I don't know.
Switched up completely.
Yeah.
On that.
It was like trance synths and then like dubstep. Okay. Oh, we're just going with it. That's cool.
This is where you definitely need a group that has abilities to dance and do other things, though, because it's like, Lucas and I wrote the intro song for our first album, which we wrote a long time ago. That was YAE. I can't even remember the name.
Oh, geez.
The name of the album is Begin of the EP, but I can't even remember what the name is of the song, but it was the intro track. Like at the ending of it, though, we had like just like an entire kind of like breakdown, an instrumental part, and it's just like, but like Lucas and I ain't gonna dance over there. You know what I mean? Like it's cool, but they're definitely made for like a dance break. It's definitely made to have something happen live in there. Just very, very cool. Very, very cool to see. I'm super like. There's a ton of talent. There's a ton of talent there. They did a lot with a very, very little. I want to hear more vocals, like, because you could tell, like, at the end, all of a sudden, like, sometimes in the pre-chorus and at the end, all of a sudden they brought in some, like, ad-libs coming on back there. It's like, whoa, hold up, where are these?
Yeah.
I want more, because, like, it's really, really cool to have, like, all the hard stuff. And, like, I love the vibe of that, but, like, bring me more of those, because, like, that was fire.
Yeah.
And I want to hear more, like, because those are moments where, like, you even go, Lucas and I go back and listen to our old stuff all the time. We're like, because, like, as you grow, you always think about it. But that's where, like, you could have easily put like, some more just ad-libs and, like, beefed up the background or put them in lower part. You know what I mean? Like, if they don't necessarily fit in a specific part of it, like, you can always kind of add them for texture and things like that. Because that ending part, with some of those were like some of the coolest parts for me.
Yeah.
So very, very cool. Tons of talent. I'm super, super excited to see more about them and see their official debut. Maybe they'll have a post debut after that.
Yeah. And then a post.
And then a post. No, a post debut, the sequel. And I guess I'm, again, this is probably because I'm from the West and we don't debut artists like that. But it was like, when I heard pre-debut and it's a full MV, like, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it's just confusing to me, but it's very cool. It's a very cool concept. So, thank you guys so much. Please let us know what your thoughts are. I always, in all my videos, guys, if you scroll down underneath the, I put hashtags there for the groups, and then underneath that, I list the name of the actual song and like the official name of it. I copy that, and then I copy the link to every single video that we react to. So if you're ever wondering, like, hey, by the way, just scroll down. It is there in that section. It talks about copyright there, but the links will all be there. And make sure that for all these new groups that you're going and you're subscribing to them and you're supporting them and you're watching them. Our job is to try to get them some more exposure. But the only way that they get the actual exposure is if you actually go and listen to them as well afterwards. So if you like them, please make sure you throw them some love. And let us know what your thoughts are. Leave your comments down below, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow along with our journey. Check out our live stream Saturdays, noon Central Time, and our pop-ups during the week. And check out our music on Spotify, Apple, and Amazon. Nobody told you that they love you today. Don't forget that we love you. You're appreciated, always welcome here in this channel, and you are enough. And last, but certainly not least,
It was a great day to play.
thanks, guys. We will see you in the next video. Bye.